Citibank challenges the traditional system with its new stablecoin. The global payments landscape is about to change. The CEO of one of the largest banks on the planet has just confirmed Citigroup is evaluating the creation of its own stablecoin. What's more, 2025 could mark a definitive turning point in the adoption of these stable digital currencies. If you want to understand what's behind this movement, the impact on the financial market, and why even traditional banks like JPMorgan are changing their stance, stay with me until the end. There's an important revelation awaiting you. Fraser, CEO of Citigroup, left no doubt. The bank is actively exploring the issuance of its own stablecoin. According to her, tokenized deposits have been the top priority at the moment, but the idea of a Citi stablecoin is officially on the table. The move is part of a larger transformation. Digital assets are being treated as the next phase in the digitization of payments, liquidity, and global corporate financing. Citi is already investing heavily on three fronts: stablecoin reserve management, on-ramps between fiat currencies and crypto, and secure custody of crypto assets. Now, pay attention to this fact. Citi's own research department predicts that the global stablecoin market could reach a staggering $3.7 trillion by 2030, with most of these assets backed by the US dollar. And what seemed unthinkable is happening. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JPMorgan and a longtime critic of cryptocurrencies, also signaled that the bank is becoming increasingly involved with stablecoins. A clear sign that the tide has turned, and that stablecoins are no longer a futuristic trend, but a reality in the making. On the other hand, the regulatory environment is still shaky ground. In the United States, bills are being debated to establish clearer rules for stablecoins and digital assets. Progress, however, is being hampered by political disputes, especially objections from the so-called Liberty Caucus in the House, which is challenging the legislative processes led by the Senate. Meanwhile, the market continues to innovate, and the race for the ideal infrastructure for global trade and cross-border payments with stablecoins has already begun. If 2024 was the rehearsal, 2025 promises to be the year of consolidation. And if you've stuck around this far, know this: the possibility of a Citi stablecoin isn't just another bank news story. It's a sign that the traditional financial system is undergoing a historic adaptation, quiet but profound. With global banks moving, companies adapting, and legislation being shaped, those who are paying attention now will be able to participate in this new phase with greater preparation and vision. Thank you for reading to the end. If this content helped you better understand the future of digital finance, share it with those who also need to know. And remember, the new system is coming, and it no longer waits for anyone.